Every time someone posts a photo, tags a location, or makes a public transaction, they leave behind a digital footprint. When those actions are multiplied by billions of users, the result is a staggering volume of data generated every minute of every day. For investigators, this massive ocean of information presents a significant hurdle. Without a structured method to process it, these billions of status updates and check-ins are just chaotic, indecipherable noise. The framework organizing this chaos is open source intelligence, or OSINT, the systematic gathering and analysis of public data. While social media is a primary target, the discipline incorporates public government reports, corporate databases, and gray literature like unpublished papers. The value of OSINT is found in the transition from raw access to structured analysis. By filtering out the irrelevant static, analysts uncover the intelligence required to track real-world threats. Telection begins with identifying where targets naturally operate. Analysts look to massive social platforms as the primary repositories of public digital traces. When a suspect uploads a video to TikTok or uses a filter on Snapchat, they often reveal their exact physical coordinates. These geotags allow investigators to identify patterns in a suspect's daily routine and movements. This data is often temporary. Features like snap maps or Instagram stories disappear quickly, meaning analysts must archive this evidence before it is permanently removed from the public web. Analysts also utilize real-time feeds to monitor unfolding events. By filtering for specific keywords, they detect emerging threats or track public movements as they happen. Through disciplined collection, what appear to be random social posts are transformed into a verifiable timeline of a suspect's physical activity. Individual digital traces rarely exist in isolation. Because social platforms are built for interaction, one person's public activity almost always links them to a wider network of associates. Investigators analyze mutual friends and interactions to reveal hidden relationships. A single comment often provides the link between suspects. This process extends across platforms. Using reverse image searches, analysts trace aliases to find linked accounts, expanding the map of the network. While manual analysis is effective, modern agencies rely on AI-powered tools to automate this work. These platforms can cross-reference massive datasets to find these social connections in seconds. Mastering these connections allows law enforcement to move past a single lead and expose an entire collaborative criminal network. Relying on open sources carries risks. Publicly accessible information is often vulnerable to disinformation, and data can be manipulated by those trying to hide their tracks. To build a credible case, OSINT findings must be verified. Analysts cross-reference their data across multiple independent sources and correlate it with evidence obtained through the courts. This creates a rigid legal boundary. OSINT applies only to information accessible to the public, without deception. Using a fake profile to bypass privacy settings or enter a closed group is an overstep. Accessing private communications requires a formal warrant. Failing to adhere to these privacy laws compromises the integrity of the investigation, rendering the resulting intelligence inadmissible in court. We see the methodology in action when investigating shadowy threats like maritime drug trafficking, where organizations exploit the opacity of global trade. By fusing unclassified maritime databases with the public social media activity of the crew, analysts can illuminate previously hidden trafficking routes. Traditional policing is often reactive, triggered only after a crime has been reported and the damage is done. OSINT changes that timeline. It enables predictive intelligence, allowing agencies to map anomalies and detect early warning signs before a threat fully materializes. This proactive model is now the standard for national security and public safety organizations tasked with protecting the homeland. A suspect's digital footprint is a permanent record of their intentions. In modern investigations, success belongs to those who can synthesize these fragments into a coherent picture the fastest.